I already made videos where I capitalized both main crypto narratives of 2024, AI and gaming tokens. Now let's talk about the third most hyped narrative, RWA or real-world assets. This narrative is just heating up. Its TVL is a mere $6 billion, so there are a bunch of great and undervalued projects that are worth our attention. If you find yourself disagreeing with my odds, or if your favorite coin didn't make the list, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. My name is Jack. Let's start. Starting with EMoney Network, EMYC. Previously called Scallop, this project goal was giving users an opportunity to use their digital assets without any of the obstacles that currently hinder their adoption and usage. It was literally the first DeFi powered by real banks. However, it was not enough for them, and over the past 2 years, the team was working on the product upgrade and recently presented a fully new version of the technology, EMoney Network, modular RWA blockchain, with the main goal of meeting the growing demand for RWAs by enabling tokenization of them. As they say, it will help bridge the liquidity gap between the Web 2 and Web 3 worlds and vice versa. What I like about the EMoney Network is that its ecosystem offers services like RWA tokenization, launchpads, borrowing, lending, on-chain credit scoring, and equities. Everything with top privacy. Having a strong technology of streaming banks-to-banks transactions at Scallop, I believe the EMoney Network has all chances to set new highs in RWA ecosystem. The next two coins are about buying a real estate with crypto. Let us start with the main one, Pro. The one big fact for you, they have already processed $4 billion in transactions for consumers and agents so far. So here's the deal with Propchain. It's this tiny project with just a 250 million capitalization, but get this, it's already listed on Coinbase and is actively integrated into the Base ecosystem. Brian Armstrong, the CEO at Coinbase, has personally backed this project. But what exactly is Propchain all about? Propchain streamlines the real estate purchasing process, eliminating the need for banks, credit score battles, and excessive paperwork. Through innovative technology, Propchain enables fully digital, self-executing real estate transactions using smart contracts. Led by CEO Natalia Karayanova with 15 years of real estate expertise and backed up by advisors like Michael Arrington, Daniel Kotke, and Tim Draper, the project holds promising prospects for success. What about the numbers? With their Propchain Keys project that encourages people to mint home addresses or landmarks as NFTs or even make your home a real-world asset, Propchain generated $250K in revenue in just 13 days and added over $8 million in TVL to Base. Cumulative wallets and mints also hit a 80K milestone, which is pretty astonishing for a real estate crypto company. In the world where meme coins get billion-dollar market capitalization, a company that brings real estate business to a high new level, backed by Coinbase and strong advisors, awarded as technology pioneer by World Economic Forum, just can't be lower than $1 billion of market cap by the end of bullish market. Propchain might be a smaller player in the realm of real estate-related RWA tokens with a market cap of just 65 million, barely making it into the top 500. So a word of caution, don't go too heavy on this one. So why pay attention to Propchain? There you can literally get invested in real estate and earn from that, and what is important, you don't need to have hundreds of thousands. You can start working with 250 euros only. In fact, they are just splitting the full sum of the real estate between many people. And this app is making waves with solid returns between 8 to 11 APY. And let's take a look at the interface of the app dashboard. It's user-friendly. There is also a marketplace where you can choose what an estate you want to invest in. Everything can be set up quite easily after completing KYC. Unfortunately, you can't deal with real estate without it. Taking into account a quite unique specific of the project, they have 5K active users and already paid more than 2 million euros of revenue to their clients. By the way, they are also being featured by Binance and Bybit as potentially good for investing in RWA projects. In our society where everyone is dreaming about passive income, this project is destined for success. Join our community here on YouTube and stay updated with our latest content. Also check out our Telegram channels. Links in the description. The LTO network is the next one in our list of the RWAs. LTO is focused on providing solutions for decentralized workflows, data verification, and authentication. Its hybrid approach maintains European GDPR compliance, facilitating global business adherence to privacy laws. LTO's security is upheld by a proof of stake, and its token serves various purposes, including transaction payments and network staking. LTO roadmap informs us that they aim to tokenize up to $1 million worth of assets in the next months. They will tokenize assets of various classes, including store of value assets like gold, revenue-generating assets, precursor assets that evolve through their usage and increase in value, and private equity contracts. So as I said, if meme coins can skyrocket, something as technologically advanced should take off for sure as well. Got some in our wallet. Next up, Centrifuge. The team of this project literally built a whole ecosystem to help big companies integrate into the crypto world. It aims to innovate by bridging real-world assets with DeFi, namely giving big financial companies an opportunity to mint on-chain credit lines based on their RWAs, such as real estate and invoices. It also allows an end-to-end tokenization of debt facilities, lowering capital costs by cutting traditional securitization expenses and removing third parties from the deal. They financed 560 million assets so far, and this number keeps increasing. The absolute killer feature of the app, in my opinion, is the borrowing and lending option. Simply speaking, those created tokenized credits can be used as collateral for borrowing and lending crypto loans. What is important here is that this method allows both parties avoid paying huge fees they used to pay in traditional markets. Of course, key security measures include KYC, sanction screening, and robust technological audits, ensuring compliance and security. And they secured backing from notable investors including Coinbase and Block Tower Capital, so there is some degree of institutional confidence. Also, the project is working with such significant crypto mastodons as Arbitrum, Base, and Maker. By the way, MKR is our next coin in the list. All in all, I don't know what more you need from RWA. Good one. Hey, for trading, consider BingX, which allows $50,000 withdrawals without KYC and offers up to $5,125 in bonuses. Link is in the description, as always. So Maker. MKR is a pioneer as well as also a key cryptocurrency in the RWA sector, consistently ranking within the top 50 most valuable coins, and from RWA coins as the leading one. It is loved for its popularity and the rich variety of narratives it encompasses, some of which are DeFi and RWA. Actually, Maker is a lending platform that issues the stablecoin DAI, which is always valued at $1, backing its underlying value with collateral from borrowers. Increasingly, borrowers are backing their debt with real-world assets. MKR tokens acts as a kind of voting share for the organization that manages DAI. I won't tell you more about the MKR and DAI because you all have probably heard about these OGs. By 2024, the project have approximately $680 million in RWA on the platform, which accounts for about 60% of the total revenue. The DAI ecosystem is rapidly expanding with over 400 apps and services having integrated. This includes wallets, DeFi platforms, games, and more, showcasing its widespread adoption and versatility. Next up, the HiFi token, also worth an attention. It is an Ethereum-based lending service offering fixed interest rates. Remarkably, the loans over $1 million against commercial real estate RWAs, connecting the platform with tangible real-world assets, a rarity in crypto. HiFi caters to both borrowers who can secure loans against their crypto holdings without needing to sell, and lenders who benefit from predictable returns. Simply put, the slogan of the HiFi is the following: tokenize everything, borrow with HiFi. So, HiFi Finance enables borrowing, lending, and liquidity provision. Borrowers can create fixed-rate, fixed-term debt tokens as collateral, exchangeable for liquidity. Lenders, on the other hand, buy these tokens at a discount and redeem them at full value upon maturity, securing a profit. Liquidity providers, meanwhile, earn from fees in the automated market maker AMM system. Definitely acquiring that to my wallet. The next project on our radar is Truey, and it comes with quite the catchy slogan: bringing debt infrastructure on-chain. What's not to love about that? Truey represents an RWA, and this time it appears to be huge, with a total value locked of over 20 million and total loan originations just under 2 billion. The lending and debt sector is a significant market into itself, so it's hardly surprising that it's being capitalized upon within the world of crypto. Truey, with its impressive stats showing 38 million in total interest earned, is surely a key player on here. Truey offers an app where users can stake and lend their funds, earning profits in the process. Users also can create their own vault if verified and earn on that as well. Through this platform, every dollar loaned to borrowers can be monitored in real time. Truey caters to borrowers across various sectors encompassing both traditional real-world scenarios, and crypto-focused institutions. And that wraps our video on the RWA tokens. I thought it's quite an interesting new concept, and I hope this narrative will hype AF. Keep investing smartly, and don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Good luck!